The Shrine of the Black Madonna Cultural Center is more than a marketplace. Visitors here say it's the cornerstone of Black enlightenment in the greater Houston area.
You want another one of these?
The Shrine of the Black Madonna provides a sense of community and fellowship for everyone that enters. It's also a place to learn where African Americans come from as a people, where we are now, and where we're headed.
So we seek to be that place where people can learn about their culture, about their history, and interface with other people who are seeking.
The doors opened in the early 1970s with a commitment to uplifting the community. This was done by giving the Houston area something public schools weren't offering: Black history. It was one of the few places in Houston during the 70s to buy Black art, books, and to hear motivating lectures. Naila Nelson says after returning home from college, she started with the church that's located directly in front of the Cultural Center. But she says she became really active within the Cultural Center right after Hurricane Ike in 2008. That storm destroyed over $2.5 million worth of inventory. That's when the Buy Black Market was born. It was a way to help local small businesses introduce themselves to the community, and a way for the center to keep the lights on.
We started off when we first opened our doors, well, we've got to do something big to introduce people to our platform.
Over the years, the Shrine has had its ups and downs. The latest challenge was COVID-19, which forced the Cultural Center to close its doors during the nationwide shutdown. Nelson says the Shrine's donors stayed loyal throughout that whole economic challenge.
The Shrine is totally Black and independent. By that, I mean we are totally supported and financed by our membership. And we have committed membership across this country who dedicate their finances to make sure that we keep our doors open. And that kind of commitment is rare.
Today, the Shrine is not just making it, it's growing. When you walk in, you immediately see what all the buzz is about. There's an undeniable energy flowing throughout the main room. Here you'll find a variety of items for sale: clothing, jewelry, books, and Black history on every wall.
So this is Oreo brownies. This is a ginger ale. This is a de-stressor for me. I love to bake. I can cook and bake, but baking is my favorite.
Tina Elder Kadori started setting up shop at the Shrine of the Black Madonna in 2019. Other than the COVID-19 shutdown, she says being part of the Shrine family has been very good for her business.
And I come every month. And normally each time I come, so far I haven't missed a time from selling out. I sell out each time. So it's been great for me.
Kanara Sankofa is the owner of Black Power Clothing. He says venues like this one give Black businesses more than just financial independence.
Need to be independent, but yet more importantly, I see this as being interdependence because we have been taught to be independent of one another.
Sankofa believes the Black dollar is Black power.
So this is important for our dollar to circulate back into the community. Hopefully it'll stay within. Sometimes we need to have it to stay and never go out.
One of the biggest attractions of the Cultural Center is the African Holocaust Museum and the Black Inventors exhibit, where visitors can see how our people were mistreated and even killed for no other reason than skin color.
You get a tour of the African Holocaust Museum, which a lot of people know our life did not begin on this continent or anywhere in slavery. That was not our beginning. We are a great and glorious people with a wonderful past and a wonderful future. Now, a lot of people don't know that. So they tend to forget what happens to us.
Because this is a place where you could come all throughout any day, all month, and learn our history and deal with other people of like minds and get, for people that's not culturally rooted in who they are themselves, they can find themselves here and get culturally rooted.
Some visitors taking the tour for the first time say this exhibit is uncomfortable, but important.
We're seeing things like this is painful. It's painful, of course it's painful, because you're looking at this history. We went through all of these years, especially dealing with slavery. We dealt with a lot of pain, heartaches, things of that nature. To this day, a time that we deal with having to civilize our people.
Our youth and in our day and time, it's almost like we forgot. You know what I mean? It's almost like this. We don't have the realization of how bad this actually was. Because if we did, we wouldn't be out here killing each other.
Associate Pastor Aswab Walker says a little bit of knowledge is a dangerous thing when it comes to history.
But I would dare say a little bit of ignorance is even more dangerous. And that's what we've been dealing with for forever. Misinformation, disinformation, other people colonizing our contributions to history and claiming them as their own. And then the outlawing of the teaching of Black history and Black thought and Black social commentary. All those things I would contend are more dangerous and detrimental to us. The danger of knowledge is the danger of those who are oppressing us.
Nelson says while circulating Black dollars are important, the Cultural Center is more than a place to shop. It provides a sense of community.
When they step through the threshold of that door, you say, I've never felt any energy like this. This is where you come when you feel the love and positive energy of our Black people united.